Hey there, this is Chad Sinclair, and now officially a rider for Punisher Skateboards, and got my first package. I'm out here in beautiful Surrey, BC, Wally. This is Royal Colin Skate Park. So now I'm gonna open this bad boy up and see what I got. Bunch of airbags. I think that's all it is, no? Have fun with these. Skate these later. Let's see what we got here. You can zoom out. We got a letter here. These are a bunch of stickers. So a bunch of stickers. I got some little ones. Different colors. It's the Punisher symbol. Let's see what we got here. So we got a brand new Punisher shirt. That's pretty sweet. We got 2 sets of wheels. Punisher. Now I can get rid of my old helmet, which I stickered up. I have a crack somewhere. Where was it? Right there, you can see that. So I fell and broke my helmet, so that's good. Now I got a new one. Protect my helmet. It's Punisher. Try that on. Let's see what else we got. Alright, well I'm gonna put that on and we'll be right back to see what else we got. Alright, well we're back. I got my shirt on. Fits good. I tried to put the helmet on. It's a size medium. As you can tell, my head's pretty big. Kinda doesn't fit. So yeah, I'll probably end up hooking up one of my buddies or somebody or do a giveaway or something with this giveaway, this helmet. But I really appreciate you guys sending me a helmet anyways. I guess I'll have to go back to this one here until the meantime. Still works. Let's see what else we got here. So last but not least, we got a complete board here. This is the Alien Rage. So it's a complete board with the Punisher trucks, the Punisher board, the Punisher wheels. It says ABEX 7 bearings. So we'll give those a try. It's completely covered in plastic. So yeah, I'm gonna take this apart and give this a try. So I'll be back after I take this off. Alright, welcome back. So we got the board here. I was kind of lazy. Instead of taking off the trucks, which you're supposed to do, because I forgot my skate tool at home. You're supposed to take the trucks off and take the plastic completely off if you want it off like that. But yeah, I just quickly ripped it all off. Seemed to work. So I'm going to put some stickers on this quickly, and then I'm going to skate it up. So when you're always doing your stickers, you want to make sure that you kind of take your nail and put it down flat afterwards, you know. So I got that sticker there and that sticker there I did. So I'm just gonna clean up my mess. Don't ever leave a mess at a skate park. It's kind of rude and unethical. So I appreciate the helmet, but like I said, it doesn't fit. It's a size medium, but I obviously need a size large because of my big skull. So I appreciate that. So I'll either do a giveaway or give it to one of my friends. 2 sets of wheels, really appreciate that. Thank you. Like I said, don't leave your garbage. So here's a side-by-side comparison of what I was skating. It was the Authentic board, Protest wheels, mini logo bearings, Thunder trucks. I think it was pig risers or something like that, Sector 8 risers, as you can tell. And this is the new board, which is the Punisher and Punisher everything, pretty much. So right away, let's see. This one has a little bit of an off balance. That's probably because the trucks are off a bit, but the concave looks pretty good. The concave looks really good actually, and the grip feels really good too. And this board obviously flat, no off divots, but I've been skating this board for a while now, a good month or two, and you can tell that. So now I'm going to test these two and see, compare the Punisher to the Authentic and all that. See how it goes. Alright, here we go. I got my Punisher skateboard. Haven't been grinded, hasn't been slided, haven't even tried it out yet. And it's my first time. I'm going to try just a bunch of 50s, try some basic tricks and see how it goes, and then I'm going to step it up. So we'll try some 50s and some 5-0s and some stuff on here. I wish I brought my tool. These trucks are really loose. Right away I can see that the trucks are really loose, as you can see. But as a fellow skater before me said, it's not the skateboard, it's the rider, quoting Hippie Mike. So I'm just gonna keep trying it and get used to these loose trucks. Oh! Like any board that you get, you gotta take the fall to get used to it. Like I said, I just wish I had my skate tool. The trucks are really loose. I already got a couple wheel bites. So that's one thing that I would do right away is tighten them. So I'll have to wait till I get my tool next time to try it, but right now I'll just have to skate it the best I can. Pop's good. Feels good for pop. Just the looseness. Like just basically riding, I've been doing wheel bites. How far down can I wheel bite that? That wheel bites down. See? Like there, I'm wheel biting on the front corner. Bring it down real, here, I'll show you. On the real front down there, see? Right here, it's actually touching. But that's because it just needs to be tightened. Oh, and the grip is really good. It's like super grip. Oh, I missed that 50. That was a good one too. Got both trucks on there. Yeah, the grip is really grippy. That felt beautiful. Maybe I'll just do a bunch of slides since I can't get my 50s with the trucks. Get a bunch of slides down. Test out the nose.
Yeah.
It does feel a little bit heavier compared to my other board. Like these trucks, compared to my hollow Thunder lights, obviously, are a lot heavier. So I might switch them back over, I might not. I'll see how I feel when I tighten them up. But so far they seem to be sliding pretty good and grinding pretty good. And the wheels and the ABEX 7s are really good. So we'll see how it goes. And the overall concave of the board's pretty good. It's just pretty heavy. It's a little heavy, but we'll see. Board's a little bit heavy. Feel it. Tell me what you think. Yeah, heavy, right? Concave, grip tape, everything seems great. It's a little heavy, so it might be the trucks.
Yeah.
But it's also because they're really loose for me too, right?
Yeah. Turn ollie on it.
Go ahead, man. See what you think. Another skater, my buddy Danny. He's gonna give it a try. And it's loose too, right? Yeah, so even Danny, who's 14, and you know, a little...
Heavy to like pop up.
Yeah, it is. So it's a little heavy and it needs to be tightened, obviously.
Yeah.
But I can still skate it, obviously, but if I switch my trucks over, it might make that much of a difference.
Yeah.
But this is heavy duty, like...
Yeah.
I don't know, we'll see how long this will take. Give it the test.
Yeah.
This wasn't always here. This used to be a smaller flat bar, but they put a bigger one in, as you can tell. I'm gonna try to do some board slides, see how the bottom fits. It is really high, mind you. Like, look at how high that is. My knee's right here. That's my kneecap. So that's pretty high. Like, if you like fell forward, you could probably hurt yourself. Alright. Take one. Oh! Oh, that was kind of fun. Look at the wheel bites. Right in there. In there, all in there. The graphics are coming off a bit. The board slide though, it's staying on. Double flip. It is hard to get that. I had to get a double flip right now, just to make sure this board's worthy. About this board is when you slide, it's slick. Like, it's no effort at all. While a bolt flew off. I lost a bolt. It wasn't tightened enough. I guess if I had my skate tool too, when you first open it, you should tighten your board. So here. Hi there, YouTubers. So I'm back from my skate sesh at Quallen, and I decided to show you how to tighten your bolts on your trucks and how to tighten your trucks as well, since I had problems of my trucks being super loose. So here's a skate tool. This is my unit skate tool, and here's the Punisher skateboard that I got. It's the Alien Rage that they sent me for my first sponsor package. So yeah, in order to tighten your bolts, which you should always do when you get a new skateboard, is taking out this part here. And go right there. And the other side like so. And just give it a good tighten, because I already noticed from not tightening it and one day of skateboarding already, these bolts and nuts are already really loose, and I already lost one actually. Yeah, when I was skateboarding, one flew off. So you should always tighten your nuts and bolts. And also when you tighten them, you should do a crisscross pattern. So start with one, then go down to the next, and then so forth and so forth. Just so it's kind of even. So after you're done tightening your truck, your nuts and bolts on your truck to your board, I'll show you how to tighten your actual trucks so they're not loose and wobbling and giving you wheel bite like I was having problems with. And what wheel bite is when your board wheel goes like super down like that in an angle and it actually hits, and you can actually see I got one there and one there, little divots. I actually got one on the back too, right here. So in order to tighten your truck now, so this isn't all wobbly and loose on you, take your good old skate tool, make sure it's on the right one, you go right to tight. So probably go about a couple turns and do it on the bottom one. And in order to actually make sure that your board does feel good, what you can do is test it out. So it's still a little loose. So what I'm talking about wheel bite is when your board goes like that and hits. So when you land, you're going to go krunk and fall. So it's still a little loose. Hey, Jumper. So that's my pit bull, Chomper. He's my buddy. So he probably should be tightening quite a bit more. So I like my trucks tight. It's good to have them loose too, to land some tricks and right away a little bit cleaner. I just like tight trucks so you don't get wheel bite. Alright, we'll give that a shot. I gave him some pretty good crankage. That's it. Good boy, but you're still in the shot. So that's a lot better. Even though my dog's in the way. Yeah, good boy. Come on, out of the way. Good boy. Go play over there. Yeah, good boy. He thinks that I'm gonna go take him outside to skateboard. So that's a little bit better. I'd say they're still pretty loose though, for my liking. I think I'm just gonna give her on them, you know, just crank them, see how far I can do them. I don't want to tighten them too much because I don't want to blow out the bush. I don't know, but we'll see how good these trucks are for Punisher brand. I don't know know, I cranked that one pretty good. That was pretty tight. Let's do this one now. It's all preference, you know, on how you like to skate. I used to like really loose trucks, and then I turned into a tight truck kind of guy. I don't know, let's find out. Well, they feel like they can't even move now. Alright, well, let's see. We'll try it out. Oh, that's much better. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Much better. He's such a good boy. Shake a paw? Hey, shake a paw. High five? Oh, you want to lay down. How about speak? 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 Arf? Speak? Good boy. High five? Good boy. Such a good boy. Alright, back to the video. So, that's how you tighten your trucks and your bolts. And you can see that I have my dog fairly trained for what he is. But yeah, when I was skateboarding today, I lost a bolt and nut because I didn't tighten them. Because I assumed that when you get them, it'd be tightened. But like everything, you should always double check. Always tighten your nuts and bolts, even if it looks like they're tightened, because you never know, they might not be. And then you could be skateboarding, go to do a rail, or I don't know, you know, do something, and there goes your truck flying off. I've seen it happen. I knew this one kid that we were skating down hills, and yeah, didn't tighten his trucks properly, and the whole thing just flew underneath and got stuck in the back. And I just looked back, and all I saw was him rolling down the hill, and I was like, holy smokes. I'm glad I tighten and check my stuff on a regular basis. Just like everything, you know, just regular maintenance. So that should do it. Put that back in there so I don't lose that, because it has that perfect slot, the unit tool. And it's got each one for the wheel nut, the truck nut there, and also the board nuts. Probably also, you see how it doesn't really spin as much as my other board. Like, I'll show you a comparison, because I think that's a little too tight. But also there is a difference. I did put screen cream and oil and stuff in these wheels, and there are, like you can see, they like wobble back and forth. That's how I like them. But look at that. It's just spinning. Same with like everyone. And it just keeps spinning. This is my original setup, the Thunder trucks and protest wheels, authentic board, mini logo bearings. Yeah, see, it just spins and spins and spins. Here, I'll do one more, and then I'll compare it to the other one. And that's without editing, without speeding up, slowing down, nothing. Now with the other board. And I'm going to try to spin it as hard as I can. And that was it. Ugh. That's it. Let's try with another wheel. Oh, a little bit longer. Mind you, this is a brand new board, brand new bearings. It hasn't even put speed cream, oil, anything. Not bad. Not as good as the other one. That's been built in though. Plus, it's not like, see, it's like, it's stiff. So I'm gonna take my trusty skate tool and loosen it just a tiny bit. See, now there's a little, that's my preference. See, now it seems to go a little bit better, doesn't it? Just a tiny bit, just because it seemed like maybe it was a little too tight. Maybe from the factory, you know? Ooh, or if somebody hand puts them on. A little bit more. I don't want to do it too much because it looks like it might fall off, but at the same time, these look pretty good. Actually, yeah, they're pretty good. They're actually flush. I don't know if you can see that, but it's actually flush, so let's try this one. Nope. I'll try to put some oil and some speed cream in them, see what happens. Plus, you know, this is like the first time trying to skate them and test them too, right? So, gotta put all that into consideration. But it's not bad, you know, for like, if you're gonna just take this board, not know how to skate, and try to learn tricks, or even know how to skate, like, on like an amateur or even a professional level, you could probably easily take this board and skate it. I don't know, I haven't tried it on a set or anything big yet, but as you can see that I tried it on smaller stuff and it seemed to work pretty good. So it seemed to go a little bit better. When I'm riding it, it seems to go really fast and really smooth. So these wheels are pretty nice, and the bearings, they're supposed to be ABEX 7. And you know, like when it comes to bearings, I've had machine shop bearings that my dad bought me back in the day, and those actually worked better than any skateboard bearings that I got. So I don't know, it all depends, I guess. I on the bearings, I'm not too particular. You know, like mini logos have always done me right, never done me wrong, so I've stuck with those. But these are pretty good. I'm gonna try these out and see how good they are. The first day they were good. Can continue trying them out. But one thing I've noticed though is, compared to my other board, that this board is pretty heavy, and I'm not sure if it's because of the deck itself or if it's because of the trucks. And the difference between this board and the trucks obviously is, you know, Punisher kind of generic trucks, where the other trucks I actually spent money on are the Thunder lights, as you can see. So it's obviously going to be a lot lighter. But yeah, you can see that I've skated this one in pretty good. See my crook mark right there. I love crooks. So yeah, pretty much done doing that. Now I'm gonna test out my board in the next day. So figured I'd show you guys and do a little recap on it. The Punisher skateboard is actually really good. I like it, and it just seems a little heavy, but we'll see how it goes now that I tighten the trucks. If it does seem a little bit more heavier for me and can't do my tricks without getting too tired, then I'll probably switch these back over to that board. But for now, the wheels and the bearings and everything else, and the board and the concave and the grip, and you know, overall it's, you know, it's a good board. You know, for what it is, if I was gonna, you know, rate it out of 10, if I was going to, I'd probably rate it at like an 8, 8.5. It's actually pretty decent. Like, you know, other than just it being really heavy, and that's just probably just the trucks. You know, so if they could improve the trucks and make it, you know, a little bit lighter, you know, I'd definitely give it a 10. But I haven't tried it down a set or anything big yet. So wait till I go skate on a sunny day, and I'm gonna try it down some bigger stuff and see if it can hold up. So far, there's no pressure cracks, and it's holding up. So usually my boards get pressure cracks within the first day, and I did some pretty good stomps on it, so we'll see. So if you like my videos and you want to see more of like this of me, this is like the first time I've done something like this, give me a thumbs up, comment saying that you want to see more or whatnot. Please subscribe, and I'll definitely do more like this. And also got to give a shout out to Punisher Skateboards. Big thank you and 2 thumbs up to them for hooking me up and sponsoring me. I really appreciate that, and really look forward to what the future has to present and everything else. And yeah, I look forward to doing more videos and hearing what you guys have to say. And yeah, please subscribe. Thank you.